Madam Toastmaster, fellow members and guests. So the topic today I'll be speaking about is Coorg Delight. So I hope everyone would have at least heard of Coorg, right? I believe most of you would have visited, but at least you would have heard the name of this place, Coorg. And by seeing Vikar's mail, if you're expecting that I'm going to talk about how beautiful and how special the place is, that if you go there you'll have a very nice vacation, you'll relax and all that, then I'm really sorry, I'm not going to tell that. You are misled to come here if you have seen that. So basically what I'm going to do today is, the purpose of the whole speech is to give a non-touristy face of Coorg. Unlike many other tourist places, Coorg has a very special culture. It has its own tradition. Coorg people are a set of people who do follow the Hinduism as their religion, but in themselves they are very unique and they have some very different culture and the traditions that they follow. So going forward, I'll be speaking about what is special about Coorg festivals because they are totally different than the Hindu festivals which you might be knowing. Before that, I would like to give a brief introduction of how special or how different Coorg is. Talking about the history of Coorg, from where did Coorgis come from and all that. There are very many diverse stories that link to the history of Coorg. Most of them say that we are very close to Arabs because the kind of clothes that the Coorg men wear, the long black gown, they say that it resembles to the kafia of Arabs, which we call as kupia. So that's why they call that maybe they are from Arab. Also there are stories that we are from the Alexander's army. When Alexander's army invaded here, they actually found this race, that's what they say. So there are a lot of stories related to from where Coorg came and with the origin of Coorg and all that. Talking about what is special in Coorg, Coorgis love weapons. Everything has to do with weapons. As you know, they are great, brave warriors. They serve Indian army. Almost every family has at least one member of the family who represents Indian army from Coorg. So that has been the statistics. But apart from that, we use guns, weapons for everything possible. All our festivals has to start with a gun shoot. When a small boy is born in the family, when a boy is born, we have one gun shoot, which is like a alarm to the whole village that okay, we have a baby boy born in our family. Also, when a Coorg passes away, we have 2 gunshots together. So that is like alarming the whole village that there is a death in the village. So that's about the weapons, and many of our festivals, like say we have a festival called Kailpod, that means the festival of weapons. We have a whole festival for weapons. And every Coorg family has a rifle, has a lot of weapons and all that. Going forward, about gods. What's special about Coorg? We love nature. So our god is a river, Kaveri. Kaveri is the goddess whom we pray to. And it is believed that it's written in Puranas that when Kaveri was about to born, Lord Brahma summoned all the Coorgis in one place. And then when the goddess appeared, and when she took the form of a river, Coorgis were the first one to dip in the river form of Kaveri and get the blessings of her. So that is the Puranas origin of Coorg. And about weddings, something is very special about wedding. There is no priest. There is no priest in any of our festivals, in any of the weddings. We consider mother to be a prime person in a family. The oldest woman, even a widow, we consider she is the most important person in our family, and she is the one who takes care of everything that happens in a wedding. For example, the way the groom says that he has got the bride is by killing the mock soldiers. We get the banana trunk. The banana trunks are lined up and they represent soldiers, and from the groom's family, the people have to kill these mock banana trunk to mark that they have got the bride. In the same way, it is mom's. It's the bride's mom who ties the Mangal Sutra to the mom. I'm sorry, to the bride. I'm so sorry. to the bride, unlike any other wedding. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
So going forward, the special thing about Coorg which I wanted to highlight is about the festivals. They are very special festivals. We don't celebrate the normal Hindu festivals which most of the Hindus celebrate. We have a very special 3 festivals. First one is Kailpod, as I said. Kailpod, as the name indicates, Kail means weapon, Pod is festivity. So it's a festival of weapons. So it usually happens on October 3rd every year. The way they look into it is during the transplantation. You must be knowing about Nati. They call the transplantation. As soon as you do the transplantation, the next step would be that the plant would be growing and it will be fruiting and all that. So you'll have to protect your crop. You have to protect your crop from the wild boars and all that. So for that you will need a weapon. So before this, the preceding months of Kailpod, all the weapons would be put in a puja room, and it will be saved there. So when during this festival, all these weapons will be taken out. They will be decorated with flowers, and we'll do puja of these weapons. And the prime person, the main person in the family, he'll be giving one gun to the eldest member in the family, and he, with a gunshot, we say the festivity started. So post that, the main intention of this festival is to tell the men that from today onwards you should guard your crop. So that is special about Kailpod. Going forward, the second festival we have is Kaveri Sankramana, which indicates the birth of Kaveri. So what happens here is we have a Tala Kaveri place in Coorg. There's a very small tank from where Kaveri flows out, and she fills a larger tank. The belief is that we shouldn't let Kaveri flow out of it. So all the priests there will try their best to take out all the water that is flowing out and to pour it to the a bigger pond there. So most of the Coorgis visit Tal Kaveri on that day, and they stay there and get the holy water of Kaveri, and that is considered as holy, and we use it for all our festivals. And the last one is Puttari. Puttari, the name indicates new rice. So that indicates the harvesting festival. During this festival, usually the eldest member in the team, in the family, she dresses up and in a silk sari, and she does puja to some vegetable like a cucumber or a pumpkin. And following that, she will go to the harvesting field, the paddy field, and she'll cut different paddies in the bunch of 3 in the odd number bunch, and then they say that it's the harvesting festival that started. So that following that would be a new rice cooking, and all that would be happening. So the whole intention of my speech was to give you a brief idea of what culture Coorg has and how unique they are from. Coorg wouldn't be just a tourist place that you would be wanting to spend your summer vacation in, but it also has a very unique and a special tradition that everyone of you should know. Thank you.